Well, good morning, everybody. We're going to jump right into it here, you guys. I'm going to kind of go as a little short intro, but we're kind of running out of daylight here. And so I want to try to get going, if possible, here with, like I say, a little bit of daylight. And yeah, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to take the Starship from Nice up to Innsbruck, and yeah, see if we can wrestle with a couple challenges. Number one, the first challenge is the fact that this is a non-RNAV aircraft operating in a very much a very RNAV environment. Guys coming in here, looks like cool. And then number two is I'm still pretty new. I've only flown this thing for a couple, like about a week. I got it last Friday. Picked it up last Friday, I guess. So not even a week. I've only really done 2 flights in it successfully, and I've kind of broken it every other time. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like. This is I picked a new livery here, so I'm trying to. I don't know if I need that. I don't remember if I had that selected or not. I've got a flight plan filed, and I'm going to let the ATC kind of chew on it a little bit because it's a non-RNAV flight plan. We're no departure, no arrival. We're just going to let them do their thing, and hopefully they can work something out for us here. We are flight level 280. Should be just a little over an hour flight time today. And I'm going to need, let's see, we're in Europe, so we have everything in kilograms here. A little over 1,100 kilograms. So what do I have currently right now? 900 kilograms. So let's bump this up a little bit. Let's go like 450 on each side there. So yeah, I need 1104. This is 1179. So that's good. I am going to use some external power here initially. Let's refill the oxygen. I don't know what state my engines are in. So my last flight, by the way, I flew, it was just about an hour and a half, and when I landed, my engine conditions, they both were down in the 60s. So that should give you like a little bit of an indicator as to how I'm handling this plane. And yeah, okay, all those are mapped correctly. But it's been a blast. It's an awesome airplane, and I'm enjoying it. It's a little frustrating, and there's a very good. It's about a 50-50 chance of whether we'll even be able to get off the ground here. But hopefully we will. And yeah, I guess we'll find out here. So park and brake set. I got all the locks and pins and everything, and I'm just going to kind of cheat on this. Yep, all that stuff is good there. What do we have here? Jeffrey B. Hello.
Jeffer 3 Gababy Jeffer 3 Let's go Jeffer 3 Noboing 2 Jeffer 3 Nobus.
Gababy. Gabby. Jeffrey, I don't know if you have this yet, but if you don't have the disco ball Jeffrey B dancing emote yet, then you're really missing an opportunity. Thanks for sharing the photos and videos. Man, it looked like you guys had a lot of fun. But you didn't even know you've been alive for 68 months. Yeah, no doubt, right? Okay, gear down battery. We can turn the battery on, and we're going to check the fuel quantities. We should have, again, 1104. So, and yeah, we have 13. So we have way too much. Wait, no, hold on. Where's my yeah, we actually really overloaded this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oxygen pressure's good. So should I, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that guy. I tell you, man, you guys, it looked like you had so dang much fun. I think that's awesome, dude. And I'm glad you got to go. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you, my friend. And thank you very much for the well wishes there, Chris. Appreciate it. I do very much appreciate it. Yeah, we got a little too much fuel, but I think we're all right. That's probably better to be too much than not enough, right? All right, so circuit breakers are. This is kind of a cool thing here. Yep, those are all in. We've got some down here as well. Those look good. Over here, whoa, hey, oh, there's my favorite part of this plane coming up right here. Yeah, this is good. So I don't know that we have to do this or not, but we do have this circuit breaker. Okay, we got a little question here. I guess not. Just saying, hey. All right. Hopefully they can accommodate. And if not, if worse comes to worse, we can put an RNAV flight plan in the Garmin here. I'm just going to try to do it without, though. And I'm gonna break the news to him. I'm just gonna tell him no. Well, no, if he's watching, he knows I'm lying. So we'll see. We'll see. And so anyway, we have the ability, but this aircraft obviously is very much. It's really fun to fly in a non-RNAV way. And with the GPS that they have in here, the FMC that they have in here, you actually can fly really any route you want. You just don't have the ability to fly RNAV approaches and departures. So arrivals, departures. All right. So anyway, that's what we have right there. I lost my spot here. Static source, yep, is ready. Oxygen, we'll arm that. Anti-skid can come on. Don't need any ice protection just yet. See what he's gonna tell me here. All right. Okay, I'm not 100% sure if we're able to. All right. Okay, so I do have a route here, and we're gonna toss this in. It looks like it's going to be basically what we need here. So let me throw this in the Navigraph charts. And oh yeah, it's even a little bit shorter than what we wanted here. And it does include one RNAV waypoint, but again, that's not a big deal. Actually, a couple, but that again, we can do like 3. It's not a big deal. All right, cool. So I'm going to adjust that. And life is good, I believe. Okay. Although this Yeah, no, this will work. This will work. All right. So anyway, back to business here. You can't fart around with this thing, or the avionics will overheat. And I think that's what I've done a few times here. Is I've just overheated my avionics, and then everything just goes to, well, everything starts blinking at me, and then it's like, yeah, that's not good. So we do have external power, so we're going to turn that on.
1885, so left heading 205.
And let's see here. Get the master battery on. I'm going to need, we're going to need ECAS and pilot stuff.
1885, so left heading 205,
And
descent level
let's
110.
do this. Let's set this baby up and get it going. Let's see what's going. No work today. Yeah, no. I have Tuesdays off. I have
So
Tuesdays
left
off.
heading 205, 205.
Yeah. Hey, Pentagon. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. So I'm trying to. I'm wrestling what I'm going to do today. Ah, Pentagon, you rascal. Thank you. 52 months. Appreciate that, Rob. Yeah, I'm wrestling what I'm going to do today. I'm obviously going to start the day with a little simming, but I think I might take my dogs out and try to hunt some pheasants. We'll see. Ooh, update. All right, cool. So this update has expired. So guess what we get to do? My favorite part of this airplane, and that is this: put the floppy disk in, and you can't quite hear it, but it's like doing the old floppy date thing, or floppy disk thing. Oh, there it is. Flight. What do I want? Which one here? Probably that.
Runway 04 right, clear to land, wind variable 3 knots.
You got a 9-week-old black lab. Yeah, buddy. Oh, her great granddad has the bloodline of that. Can you guys hear the floppy disk? Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. All right, so where are we here? 43 north, east 7. Let's see how close that is to being really truly where we are. Normally they put you right where you are. So
320 schedule final runway 04 right, call back 3 lap and wait behind.
43 up and east 7. Yep, that's good. That's us. Okay, cool. So we need to go make a flight plan here.
It's behind the 320 schedule final 04 right.
Let's look at my scratch pad notes here. It's LFMN, right? Yeah, LF.
Behind traffic, from transfer delta wait.
M.
After traffic, line up and
This is
wait.
where we're starting. And this is going to probably drive you a little bit nuts watching this, but I don't know why, but I love this part. BASIP. Boom. Okay. And then we go to Naki. Okay. And then we go to Kemi.
Front 1 for Delta, line up and wait, runway 04 right.
All right, there's Kemi. Thank you. Oh, Beethoven, you're talking to Pentagon. Yeah, Pentagon's he's in that hard work phase. He's in the T-Rex phase. But don't worry, Pentagon. It only lasts 3 years. At least I hope, because mine are getting to that. Well, they're 3, so I'm hoping they get past that. SR.
Okay, then 1885, which is 4 pounds.
After SRN, it's Bessie.
Scandinavian 1885, we cleared 4,000 feet.
Okay. And then almost there. And then
8,000.
Gamsa. Oh, that's a great waypoint there, Gamsa. And then Madib. Sweet. And then our final place is Lowy, Innsbruck. And we may be biting off more than we can chew with this airport also. That's the other thing.
About
Is,
100, in this case, turn right heading
this could be
2303
really a
down.
challenge.
Thank
All
you.
right, flight
Visual approach
plan
from Wednesday forward.
is in, and let's end that. Okay,
Correct,
cool.
visual
So
approach from my seat,
to Bassett, then
Wednesday
Naki,
full right, reporting
then Kemi, then SRN, then Abessi, then Gamsa, then Madib, then Lowy. Hey, look at that.
Scandinavian
I
1885,
will
thank you,
not.
sir. You were
Well, actually,
4,000.
yes. I think we will be because we're landing 2-6. So, yes, indeed. I think we're going to fly that circle. No, the circle is. I don't know. I'll show you when we get going here. All right, cool. So everything is in, and we're ready to. I think we're ready to start here. So cool. All right, so let's see here. I need to. Did I miss a step here? Battery on. Let's see. How are we doing with our triple volts? We're good. Center. Yep, we got good power. ECAS. Let's get the standby pumps on here.
Scandinavian 1885,
And
descent 3,000 feet.
okay, let's do it.
Alpine 1 Juliet, airfield 3 o'clock, 5 miles, report to site.
We're going to let this go to at least 12%. Take it a little bit farther if we can. This is, I think, one of the times you can do the most damage to your engine. So there we go. We're above
5
12%.
miles, report inside.
Try to keep the ITTs.
Okay, the fill of the time will now join.
I'm gonna put that in
Alpine 1
idle.
Juliet, current visual approach from my for right.
Don't go.
Over the
Don't start this baby straight in beta. And look at us. Although I think this is the range you don't want to be in. I think hopefully we'll come out on the other side and be green. At least white. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I think that's fine. Very cool. Fly over the church. It possibly, Chris. Possibly. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. All right, there's a good start on number 2. Comes 1. Oh, gosh.
15 Delta, identified, climb level 170.
This is bad.
Climb to the festival 170.
I think I should have
Scandinavian
I should
1885,
have
direction
disconnected
report
that
at
first.
Alpha on my 04 right approach.
Actually, I think we're okay. We're okay. One of these aircraft. Oh, it's the it's the Seneca. You actually will tear up the external power unit. Jeffrey, who modeled that, by the way? That's an awesome feature in that Seneca. The ground power is a portable deal. Hey, Dr. Brownhole. And it sits right next to the number 1 engine, and literally, if you try to start it up, yeah, it rips the cord up, and yeah, you get smoke, you get fire, you get all that stuff. All right, this is a good start. There, off of that. All right, let's see. How are my volts doing here? Good. The load is good. Yep, anywhere between 27.5 and 29 is what we want, so that's good. And then Let's open the gen
Appoint one
ties.
Juliet, runway 04 right, clear to land, wind calm.
Make sure that the loads are pretty much parallel, which they are in this case. Close that. And okay, we're ready. Let's get all the avionics going here. I think I should have turned the pilots off. Yeah, that was probably not good. That probably did some damage to something. And later on, I'm going to have a failure. All right, present position map. Let's just go with that. We're going to kind of keep it simple here, guys. Right? Keep it simple. And let me grab my flight plan here. I have it set in both Navigraph as well as Sky Vector, just because sometimes it's easier to see stuff in Sky Vector, I think. It is kind of overkill, I get it, but in this case, we will be, yeah, we don't have a lot, so we're hitting some, yeah, we don't really have a lot of VORs that we're going to use here, you guys, if I'm being honest. Sabroni is the first one here. That's at 13.7. All right, and we did. All right, let's give. Oh gosh, we're supposed to call for engine start as well. Hey Zilix, what's going on? Hi, Sweet Pea. Okay, interesting greeting, but welcome in. All right, head approach. Good evening, November 11816. Information Lima, requesting that IFR clearance up to Innsbruck. I am 57.
11816, module facing 7 Alpha departure, squawk 1000.
Whoops, I missed that departure. I didn't see a departure there. It's the Beto 7 Alpha departure is squawking 1000, November 11816. All right, that's, we're not going to be able to.
November 11816, I'll call you back. Alpine 1 Juliet, cross runway 04.
Yeah, we can't, we're not going to be able to do that
Tango.
departure because that's an RNAV departure. But
November 11816, expect basic 7 Alpha departure.
based 7 Alpha, November 11816. All right, I'm going to find that one there.
Canadian 1885, runway 04, right,
Based. Okay, wait a second. Maybe I see it.
Reference 15 Delta Unicum, point.
Nope.
Point. Alpine 1 Juliet, figure left, Tango, taxi stands 48 Alpha.
Basic 7 Alpha. So this is what I'm seeing, you guys. And so I'm flying from Nice into Innsbruck today, Zilix. So this is what I'm seeing, you guys. Here's a basic 7. And so this is why, like, we don't have the ability to fly this. We're going to hand fly this first turn, obviously. And then, but I didn't put this waypoint in. So we're going to just kind of fudge it a little bit. So this will be the Navigraph 7 Alpha departure. But, you know, we'll climb up above 420. The main idea here is just stay out along the coastline here. There's big mountains that we got to try to avoid. And then, do I have Usanu? See, I don't have Usanu in here either. So, right? Yeah, my first waypoint is Basip. So, that guy's up there. So, we'll fudge this first little bit. I could have easily put Asano in there had I known that, and I just needed to get the clarification, but that's okay. And there's probably a way to insert. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I think we'll just roll with it here. And then initial climb is we weren't given an initial climb here. Let's see. But it looks like to me like they're saying an initial climb is flight level, well, 7070 for us. But yeah. So let's put that in. And be on our way. And I'll have to apologize here. And then we need, this needs to be, it's probably a way to do this. Maybe it's in my tablet here. We need hectopascals though, don't we? Okay, that's not there. What? How come I make my way through IK Europe? What? I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't remember how to turn the. I don't remember how to turn the. Oh, I do remember now. It's over here. Millibars. There we go. All right, and again we have a QNH of 1024. Standby. Oops, decision height. Sorry. Wait a second. What am I doing? 1024. There we go. Well, Silix, one of the reasons I'm streaming early on Tuesday is to be able to fly in Europe. I love flying over here. I love flying outside the U.S., but I just don't ever have a chance to catch ATC. And so that's the main reason. I just enjoy it. I think these guys over here they do a great job. I need some lighting here, don't I? I need some lighting. Alright, and I better set this as well now. Those can come on auto mode. Alright. And yeah. Where are my... Let me get this lined up too, just in case we need to use it. Get that lined up before we go.
Alpine 78 uniform Victor, Barrack 7 Alpha, departure school point south.
7 Alpha, departure, school point south.
There we go. All right. And approach apologies, November 11816, we've already started our engines. I know we're supposed to request that, but we're ready for taxi.
Number 11816, that's okay, taxi, Golf, uniform, hold short, Alpha 1, holding point 110, 4 left.
Golf uniform, hold short, holding point, confirm that's Alpha 1 at 4 left?
AFM.
816. Alright, so right onto uniform and Gulf, and then all the way down, basically. Very cool, very cool. You got the phone taxi thing, or the phone typing thing. Yeah, I get that. Well, hey, if you feel like hopping in, man, that's awesome. Come on in, join the party. Okay, before taxi, avionics are on standby, indicators are on, bleed air is on, blowers set, temp mode's auto, lights, flaps. Now I'm going to go a single notch of flaps here, and I think we're ready. Nothing's caught fire yet, so that's good. Brakes are working. Yes, indeed. How are we doing? Nobody there. Nobody there. let's head on down. Basically, there's no taxiway here. You just kind of stay on the left-hand side. Whoops, I need to move over just a little bit here. But, oh, okay. Sounds good, Zilix. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing after Innsbruck. Kind of kicking around, hopping in like the Baron somewhere, and just doing kind of in a turboprop mood. So maybe, oh, the Baron doesn't have a turboprop, I guess, but anyway, I'm in a propeller-driven mood today, so we'll see. We'll see.
November 118, 162, accept to depart on my 04 right from Bravo 3.
Oh boy. Stand by 1 second, November 11816. So Bravo 3. Where is Bravo 3? Oh, 4 right. That's a firm for November 11816. We can depart 4 right at Bravo 3.
Number 11816, Roger, taxi Charlie 1, then cross runway 04 left towards Bravo 3, runway 4 right, ready.
Cross 4 left on Charlie 1, and we'll report ready at Bravo 3, November 11816. Alright, that works for me. Look at that little beaut. It takes forever to get to takeoff speed, man. It is not a fast accelerator, but once it gets going, it's pretty slick. Good beta sounds. All right, very good, very good. Let's get up here. We'll set our initial course and also get our navigation ready to go. We'll get rocking and rolling, you guys. All right, so Charlie 1's coming up. So next left. We're cleared to cross 4 left, and we're going to head over to Bravo 3. So as soon as we cross Charlie, or 4 left, we're going to hang a little bit of a right. And that should give us what we need here. Okay, coming up on it. Yeah, that looks good. Hey guys, how are my microphone levels here? I've been noticing on the last couple of streams that my microphone, my voice level has been extremely quiet. So it's better now. I made some adjustments, so hopefully it's better now. All right. Okay, we're clear left. Thank you, Zilix. Yeah, I know it's frustrating when you can't hear the streamer. Not that I have anything all that great to say, but you know, whatever. You can hear me making all my mess ups in a full HD sound. All right, getting a little quick here. Let's go beta. Is this 3? Yes, this is 3. All right, so we're not quite fully ready. We're going to park here and just make sure we have everything like we need it. So that initial departure is, oops, can I overlay that? We're going to turn to a heading of 130. So let's spin that around. Looks good. We have our altitude set 7,070. We are going to pick our let's see, we need our nav source to be, we're going to be going off of the FMS1 today, so that's going to fly us out to this will fly us to VATSIM Okay, cool. But initially we'll just do a little heading mode. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. November 11816 at Bravo 3, ready for departure. Boy, we lost center controller, so we're lucky to still have approach. Uh-oh, maybe we've lost him too. November 11816 is short of 4 right at Bravo 3, ready for departure. Oh no. Maybe I've lost everybody here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Thing is, you can't sit here for too long, because if you do, then stuff starts to get warm and cranky. Uh-oh. Maybe he stepped away for a moment.
Approche Air France, prêt pour le taxi, pour le roulage. Air France 411.
And east approach November 11816. Yeah, maybe.
November 11816, how do you read?
I got you 5x5 now. Yeah, we're short of 4 right at Bravo 3, ready for departure.
Number 11816, apologies, it seems like there were something happening. And 1Y4 right, Bravo 3, line up for takeoff, the wind calm.
All right, line up for takeoff. Not a problem. I figured it was something like that. November 11816, lining up for takeoff, 4 right.
Confirm you reach 5?
And Nice approach, very good, even to you Alpine 94 Charlie Alpha, inbound Ablac on the Abla 7 Romeo arrival for 04 right.
Alpine 94 Charlie Alpha, bonjour, direct TD, descent level 100, RND Alpha,
Okay,
04
lined up.
right.
And ready. I'm just going to confirm.
Descent altitude, please.
Descent level 100.
Okay.
Descend 100, many thanks, Alpine 94 Charlie Alpha.
Approche Air France 411, prêt pour le roulage.
Air France 411, roulez premier à droite, Charlie. À Charlie unité, traversez piste 04 gauche pour Whisky. Pour la porte Whisky 3, piste 04 droite.
On prend à droite via Charlie Unité, on traverse la 04 et point d'attente Whisky 3 de la 04 droite via Whisky Air France 411.
And departure November 11816. Just want to confirm, are we clear for takeoff?
Number 11816 A7, 1Y4 right, takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 4 right, 11816. Forgot to crank this up here. There we go. Set it to 280. All right, let's go, boys and girls. Pull those RPMs back just a bit. Try to just get the most out of it that we can, and we're rolling. Looking for about 110, I think. Although with all this extra fuel, we may be a little closer to 115, 120. See how slow it is. Just kind of taking a little romantic walk on the Italian shoreline here. No big deal. No worries here. There's 100. There's V1 and rotate. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Now we're getting a little light. There's 130. Holy moly. There's 136. Wow, I get a lot of extra weight on this sucker. All right, positive rate. Gear up.
1.782 from Victor. Stand 40 Alpha. Push and start approved long. Face west.
Pull the power levers back a little bit. And make that turn. We're over 420 feet. Make that turn out here on a 130. Yep, that's us. Give you a little outside view here. Nice, beautiful Italian coastline. Pretty doggone spectacular.
November 11816 squawk 1000.
Oh my goodness.
Apologies,
Squawking 1000. Very sorry about that. 11816. Yeah, let me get on course here. I forgot to do that. That was bad.
Alpine 7 Victor.
There it is. We were on standby. I mean, we're still 1,000, but we're just on standby. All right, we're on our way.
Correct. November 11816 identified direct basic climb level 160.
Direct basic and climb level 160, November 11816.
Alpine 94 Charlie Alpha. 5
So
degrees
let's
to the
set
right,
that
vector.
first. We'll get away from the coastline a little bit here. I'm okay
5
with
degrees
that.
to the right and expecting
goodness.
vectors Alpine 94 Charlie Alpha.
160. And then direct basic. So let's, I'm going to do this. Let's get the heading going here. Let's go ahead. How are we doing here? Let's climb an indicated airspeed. And let's turn on autopilot. And then let's see about getting direct to basic. Let's see. This is good for us. Direct. There we go. Basic. And I should be able to go nav. And we should turn direct to. Look at this. Oh my Lord. Have mercy. Oh my goodness. What an aircraft. What an aircraft. Alright, let's take a look here. 90% torque. So we'll pull back a little bit. This is the climb settings. 90% torque. We want about 1600 on the RPM, so I can even pull back a little on that as well. And
Alpine
blue is not bad. Green is better.
So
So pull back a little more on the RPMs there. There's the right is happy. And a little more. There we go. So there's 1600, and then we'll come back here to 90%. That's pretty doggone close, I think. Looking good. And then we're on our way up to 16,000. So we're through the transition level already. So we're going to go ahead and go 1013 there. And I feel like, whoops, should have had all that set over here as well, but that's not bad. Or that's not good. All right, I got to learn. I got lots to learn, you guys. Feel like there is probably another. Oh, cabin pressure is climbing. That's good. All right, there's 10,000, so we can turn off the landing lights and have those automatically. Well, those didn't turn off, but they went away. They extinguished when we brought the gear up. All right, heading to basic. We've got 25 miles to get to it, and so far so good, you guys. How about that? Who knew? Who knew?
Alpine 94 Charlie Alpha, descent level 70.
Why is it not?
Descent flight level 70 Alpha 94 Charlie Alpha.
November 11816 Unicom. Have a good one.
Appreciate the help. Have a great day. Over to Unicom, November 11816.
Talk to you.
All right. Well, hey guys, I tell you what, like, usually I'm a little bit bummed that we don't have ATC, but in this case I'm not, because I am like there's going to be lots to do here, and plenty of things that we're probably going to mess up, so we'll have to make some adjustments on the fly, and that way, you know, we're not making extra work for some air traffic controller. But all right, cool. So that's us. We're on our way to VATSIM, and then we're heading north. Like I say, just a little over an hour of flight time, and we are actually we're climbing a little bit, a little too quick, but that's okay. What we really want here is something between 115 and 140. That's kind of our best rate and or / best angle of climb. But we're clear of all of our terrain, so it's okay if we're a little bit. And I can actually go all the way up, can't I? It's okay if we're a little bit shallow on our climb, because yeah, we don't have any. We're not worried about running into anything, I guess. 280. So technically, I should take this and set it to 290, shouldn't I? Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Oh gosh, what did I just do? What did I just do? I did something. Did I disconnect my... I did. I clicked on something accidentally and disconnected my autopilot. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad. All right, here we go. Back in the cabin. How about the cabin view here? That's nice. You know, it's interesting, right? It's really the, you know, like you're looking at basically a biz jet. You went in from New Delhi, or somebody flew from New Delhi into Skardu. Yeah, we've botched that approach a time or two, that's for sure. But man, some pretty nice views here. If you were sitting in the back row here, that's kind of what you have. Kind of what you have, I think. Yeah, the Skardu stuff is really interesting. That approach coming down the valley, and then you have to kind of go past the airport, come back around, and it's an interesting place to fly. No question about that. All right, I think we're doing okay here. Let's see. What do we have? Instrument, cockpit area. Just we don't need any of that, I don't think. Let's turn some of these down just a bit, because they're going to get a little too bright if we're not careful. And yeah, I think it looks. I haven't flown this thing yet with night lighting, so I'm excited to see what this looks like. Cody, what's the matter, bud? What's the matter, dude? He first flew to India, to Leh in India, then Skardu into Pakistan, huh? Nice. Oh, New Delhi to Leh, then to Skardu. I misinterpreted that. I thought it was, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's, like I say, we've been in that neck of the woods a time or two. Very challenging stuff, no doubt about that. All right, what was that last flight I did? I don't know. We're going to complete it. Looks good. Looks good. Let's get that sim brief in there, and away we go. Well, you can really tell where World Flight is right now, can't you? You never have to guess. You can just kind of look at the gravy train here, and yeah, they're heading down. Looks like heading down into France. I saw them last night coming from Iceland down. It was kind of cool. But yeah, we'll sort of. I think we're going to avoid the Paris area today, and we're going here up to Switzerland, and who knows? Here's Vienna, right? LOWW Vienna, and we're in that. We're not far from that. Where are we? Where are we? I don't remember. But yeah, we're going up here somewhere. All right, I'm going to get up to cruise here. Then I'm going to actually take a little bit of a restroom break. I need to add some power here because we need to hold 90% torque, or at least as close as we can. Actually, no, we're temp limited. We might be temp limited here. I'm going to keep it in the green. So that means we're doing about 80 on the torque. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and sync the propeller. I should have the auto feather armed on the takeoff, and I should have also had the auto ignition armed on takeoff, so I missed those. And everything else I think is good. Alright, yep, flaps are up, forward wing retracted. I think we're doing what we need to do here. Yeah, cool, Beethoven. I appreciate that. Love that kind of stuff. I love the outside view, but I'm a little bit nervous being outside for too long because I just worry about stuff getting sideways. So let me get to cruise here. Only about another 2,500, and then I'll give you an outside view, and like I say, we'll head outside, take a peek. Also, what we should do here is, can I put in COM 2? I haven't tried to do this yet. Can we let's put 34,475 over here. Let's see if we can monitor. So what will I need to do that? Where's my radio panel here? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, Nelly. I don't think the radios are down here. No. Oh, I feel like they are up here. Radio call. COM 1, COM 2. We got a little control there. There's 1,000 to go. All right, well, we'll mess with that as we're en route here, and see if we can't get that figured out. Always a good thing to be able to do that in whatever airplane you're flying, I've found. So our indicated airspeed, I love the VSI in this, by the way. That's it right there. We're just about 900 feet a minute. So we've held quite nicely our climb. And anytime you can do 1,000 feet a minute all the way up, that's pretty doggone good, especially when you're rocking it at 176 knots. We're already 270 true. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna set. Yeah, see, we're temping right now, so we want to just keep it in the limits here. looks like we're going to be temp limited. So we can either go 97, well, we can go all the way up to 97% torque or 840 ITT, and we definitely are right at that edge of the temperatures right now. And then we're going to keep the RPMs here at 1600. That's green. That's right at the top of that as well. So, you know, we're making 95% N1. We're doing really good. And hopefully we're treating the engines a little bit more kindly here. We'll see. We'll see. I have done it in a high performance 737 with all the nav stuff, Zilix, but this will be the first time I try to do it here in this beast. So we'll see. At least it's nice weather in Innsbruck. All right, give me a couple of minutes, you guys. I'll be right back. All right, if all goes well, we should be making a left-hand turn northbound here in just a moment. As you can see right there. There it is. Cool. Very good. Very good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And I do also like the fact that this is like, you're going to see some stuff. It tracks pretty well, but you're going to see some stuff where it's a little bit wandery, and the vertical track is a little bit, you know, up and down-ish. It's very old school, and I love that. If you try to fly this thing VOR to VOR, which you can do, and it's really fun to do it that way, but it's the same thing. You get a little bit of wandering around, and now we're going to SRN, which is cool. That looks awesome. And then this is also, now this is the 113.7. This is the VOR that we're heading towards, so that's good. Now we can, I haven't really messed with this obviously, but I'm trying to remember how to. Oh, it's down here maybe. Okay, yeah. So let's come over here to our radio panel, and I just want to monitor, see what this does. There you go. That top. So right now we're communicating. This wheel here is what we're transmitting on, and then this wheel up here, or this lever up here, is what we're listening to. So I don't know how much of Nice approach we're going to be able to hear at this point. We may be too far away, but we can at least have that on there. Okay, I like it. So at cruise, let's do the quick cruise check here. We've got our power set, and again, I think I'm going to nudge it up just a little bit, although there's no need to get crazy here. I mean, we're doing 318 TAS, and that's just fine. It's a short flight. But this, if this works out, you guys, this is potentially going to be my plane that I fly when we do our vintage cross the something, as a replacement for the DC-6, because I have no way of installing the DC-6. So this is I think the speed of this is comparable to the DC-6. And hey, look, we got a little traffic up there. Cool, man. And the range is well, I don't think the range is quite as much, but the range, there's enough range that we can fly kind of our typical length flights. And we don't really have, Slant Alpha is kind of spearheading this, and he's got a rough plan, but we don't have details just yet. We're gonna hopefully release those. What did he say? Vintage cross the. All right. So yeah, he just posted last week that he got all the ATC signing off, and so we're gonna have our typical ATC coverage, which would be awesome. And then, so he says, as soon as you get a firm confirmation. Oh, so I'm sorry, just potentially that they've generally responded in the affirmative, and as soon as he gets the confirmation that date that we want, which is the Super Bowl, it's the Pro Bowl Sunday, so it's January 31st. And as soon as we get that confirmation, then we'll give the routing information out, and we'll start taking reservations. Should be another fun one. I think you guys will enjoy it. All right, pull back on the power a little bit. We don't need to be right at the edge the whole time here. All right, good deal. So about 8 miles to Chemi, and then SRN is after. So I guess actually we're not technically heading to the VOR just yet. It's this next one. We did have a VOR right here, it looks like. VOG we could have used, yeah. So well, I guess we could have built this a little bit more Slant Alpha-ish. Oh well, it's all good. To be honest with you, like what we're doing right now is not really Slant Alpha or Slant Whiskey navigation. It's really no difference in what we're doing right now and just flying an RNAV. And that's one thing that the developer has said. He said, first of all, don't freak out that we have a modern, Garmin in here, because of the existing Starships. They all have some form of modern navigation in them. And he said what you can do to make life easier, probably like in a situation like we are, is he said, put the departure, put the arrival into your Garmin, and use the Garmin to fly that much, and then you can fly the rest of it VOR to VOR if you want. So you can come here and you can go, I think FMS2 is the source that you use for to fly the because we don't have anything in our flight plan. Yeah, it's empty. So anyway, and so there might potentially be a time that I try that just to increase my knowledge of what's going on here. But until that time, I'm not super worried about it. I'm still just trying to get a sense, just a feel of what's going on. There's a lot of traffic coming into Innsbruck. Oh boy. They're going to love us, aren't they? I got to find Innsbruck here. Where the heck is Innsbruck? That's Budapest. All right. If I was Innsbruck, where would I be? I'm seeing Vienna. It's east of Vienna, right? No. Where the heck? Only 4. Okay. Don't do that to me, man. Where the heck is it? I can't find it. 10, that's okay. We can squeeze into 10. Salzburg, Munich. Where the heck? I'm having a hard time finding Vienna. I don't know. Oh, it's Innsbruck is way west. I'm looking the wrong direction here. No wonder. Windy, I wonder. There's Innsbruck, yeah. So, yeah, there's a couple, 3 people on the ground, maybe 1 guy taxiing out. See looks like a 737-800 coming inbound. Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be just fine. So, all right, let's take a couple of minutes here while we've got a little downtime. And let's do a quick initial peek at the arrival into 2-6. And which one will we pick here, I guess, is the question. So we could fly a localizer, a Loc R. Not sure what the difference is between those. I'm going to just pick, I think, the localizer approach here. And from RTT, is that us? I think it is. All right, so let's add that to the list. Yeah. So all right. Let's have a peek at this. So let's see. From Maydeb, I believe what we're going to do here is, would we want to go north like this? We might. We'll jump into a hold here at Rattenberg. Come out of that hold on a 244. No, a 207 down here to Adwig. We grab the localizer. We need to be down at 9,500 at RTT. grab that localizer, and we come on in here. 111.1 is the localizer we're going to be using, and it's an offset, so 3% offset we have to be ready for. So this is not I think the circling approach that Beethoven was talking about is when you're landing back to the east, isn't it? And you come in here real low, you're kind of over the town a little bit, you come back in and land. Yeah, we're coming from the other direction here. And localizer is best when you have one. Yeah, which we do have that. We have the ability to do that. So anyway, we'll try to get ourselves down to 9,500 at RTT, and then as we come in here, we stay at 9,500 at Adwig. That's 21 miles out, and then we hopefully will grab the glide slope here. Zoop. And if not, we'll just step our way down here. And we have a I would say we're the highest of all these. We're probably CDF Alpha, so we have a decision height here. The altitude is 2750. 856 will be our decision height, and then if we do need to go mist, then we climb out of here. You follow the canyon out here to Whiskey India 007. You turn a 180, you fly back out over the airport, and you come back all the way back out here to Rattenberg, and you hold at, I think it's 11,500. So that'll be our plan. So hopefully, like I said, the weather conditions really are quite nice right now. Okay, I've got center that just came online, and this is what, LIMM. This is, they're just logging in here. Where would they be? Milano. So I don't know if he's going to want to talk to us or not, but we'll be ready if he I'll just let him give me a little contact me otherwise, because we're almost through his airspace. And yeah, I think no need to get too crazy here. Well, since we're not using these VORs to track our route here, let's go ahead and let's just get ahead of the game if we can here. 111.1, that's going to be the localizer. That'll be the first time we really need to use it. And I also want to look here just to see. Yeah, so we might need to put in a couple of waypoints here, right? Like RTT. Oh, you know what? Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. RTT is I think it's an NDB. I haven't done an NDB yet. No, I think I'm gonna wimp out here. I'm gonna wimp out. Can we do? Okay, so can we insert something here? I want to insert RTT Gosh, I don't know if I can insert here. Alright, hold on. Replace. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Oh, no change. So let's go to here, Matib, and let's do an insert point after. Let's see if this works. R T T. Enter. And okay. Point of intersection. A beam. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Cancel insert. I'm gonna think about that for a second. All right, so let's look at. We've got a little bit of time. Let me look at. I'm gonna pull up the. I'm getting all these birthday well wishes, which is really nice. Let me pull up. Why am I whipping out? Well, because I don't know how to. I don't know how to set an NDB in this just yet. I haven't practiced that. So I want to fly out to that waypoint. And if I don't have any way to track it, the only way I can do it is to put it in here. I guess I could put it down here if I really had to, but I don't want to do that. I want to see if I can put it into the old one here. So, okay, let me get to whatever I find here first. How to set an NDB or how to insert a point into your flight plan. Flight management computer. Oh, I do have some weather I could be popping in here. Yeah, that's weather and terrain. It has a good radar for both of those. I haven't used that yet. So, angle of attack. Looking for yeah, it's my birthday today, man. 57 years young. That's right, buddy. Oh, where would I find this information here? All right, instruments, no. Installation, no. Main panel, it's just explaining things. It's just explaining things. It has a way to monitor your position with no GPS. Thank you, Zilix. I appreciate it. Nothing better than just hanging out. Day off, hanging out in the Starship. I'm not. Hey. Didn't have to do that, Zilix. Thanks, man. Quadruple A. I love it. All right, so let's try this again. What if I just got rid of... I don't want to delete. Let's delete that waypoint. No, let's replace it. Let's just replace it. See if we can do this. With Romeo, Tango, and enter. okay. All right, there we go. And then after that, I want to go to Adwig. So we're going to fly a hold here. And then we're going to go to Adwig. Oh, well that's not good. We may have to come off of this and select our own course here down to Adwig and then intercept. We should, at that point, we should have the localizer. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so it changed. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. A little gift. Ah, Silix. You rascal, you didn't have to do that. So can I insert something after? Insert waypoint after. So let's, this might work. A, D, W, I, and G. Let's enter and OK. Hey, look at that. All right, sweet. It is very high there. And Joda, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We're making our way to Innsbruck. It's a little dark outside. Sorry about that, you guys, but we do have a lovely sort of blue light thing. Oh, we got some, got the Milky Way, of course, but departed out of Nice just a little while ago, and gonna see if we can wrangle our Starship down into Innsbruck here at night. Alright, so I've got that. We're good there. We've got the localizer set. We're talking on Unicom. We're trying to monitor oh, we don't have center anymore. So we're trying to monitor, what can we monitor? What's close by here? How about Frankfurt approach? There we go. That does work. Cool, very good, very good. Yeah, guys, we're closing in on the final stages of this. So here's what it looks like. I know it's kind of a mess, but we're on the last 79 mile leg. Then we're going to turn to Madib out here to RTT. We're going to fly the hold once and come down to Adwig. And so I need to do some pilot math. I know it's everybody's favorite time of the stream, but we got to get down to 9,500. So that means we need to lose. Whoa, we're over tamping here. What's going on? Why did we, oh boy, yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, that wasn't good for the old engines. So, alright, let's see. If we're 29,000 now, we need to be down to, what did I say, 9,500? Need to lose 19.5. Times 3 is 58, so about 60 miles out is when we should start heading down. So what I'm seeing here, you guys, is when we get to Madib, we've got a 67 mile leg to Rottenburg, which is where we need to be down to 9,500. That looks to me like the perfect time to start our descent. I think so.
Can you say again for that arrival?
So we're going Gamsa, and then we go to Madib. When we hit Madib, we'll start down to 9,500, and that'll be good. That's crazy enough to work.
5 Bravo arrival for ILS 25 left, Air China 931.
And it looks nice, doesn't it? How nice does that look, you guys? Come on. Come on, you guys. That's crazy nice. Oh, man. What a great plane. All right, I'm going to take one more stretch break, and then we'll get down to to Innsbruck.
Flight level 110, Air China 931.
All right, boys and girls, just about to make that final turn. Gamsa to Madib, and that's when we're going to start the descent. We're just monitoring, and if I'm being honest, there's not a lot going on, so I'm going to turn that off, and we're just going to try to focus and see if we can make it in. Thank you guys so very much for popping in, tuning into the Melvin Leroy channel. If you're lurking and we have not met, my name is Brant. Appreciate you being here. Melvin was my grandfather, and so he was the guy that got me involved and interested. I shouldn't say involved because I never really got involved, but interested in aviation. And so kind of have dedicated the channel to him. And then I've also got grandkids of my own. I'm hoping maybe one day that they'll stumble upon these goofy live streams that I've archived. I put everything over on YouTube, and maybe they'll have a little chuckle at their papa's expense. But you never know. You never know. It's a great way to spend a day off. That's all I know. Great way to spend a birthday. Everything is green and happy, guys. I think that's good. I'm really curious to see just how much better, if I've treated the engines any better. Like I said, last time I flew a flight, it was a little longer than this, but I was able to take a look at it afterwards, and each engine was like at about 63%. So if I do that on our vintage flight, like, I'm not gonna make it because it's a 6+ hour deal. It's a long haul, and so I'm not gonna make it. So I've got to do better, and I think I have. I did get a little bit of a red line situation up here just a minute ago, but now I've kind of backed everything off. Everything is good there and there and there, and yeah, we're gonna just kind of roll with it here. All right, let's see if I can. Man, I would love to be able to put the terrain map on here. I just had that. I should have kept that page up here. But let me see if I can. See if I can do that. So we've got the There we go. Can I do the ground map? Okay, if I do the ground map, what will it do? Will it put anything out here yet? I don't know. I don't know. That's the cool thing about this plane, honestly, is that there are so many things that are modeled that, yeah, I mean, it's going to take 100 flights to explore everything. And even at that, you're not going to hit everything. Like, you watch a guy like Conti fly this thing, and he's neck deep into like a menu that's 4 levels in, and he's looking at the avionics temperature and things like that. It's like, wow, that's some next level stuff there. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know where it was. I lost it. It's a 190-page manual, so it's not easy to necessarily find something if you lose it. You kind of have to know what you're looking for. Oh, that might be it. All right, what do we got here? ND's map. All right, hold on here. The ARC map. So we're okay. All right. So I think we maybe have it what we need to have it at, but it's not picking anything up because we're above all the terrain. So yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. Let's see if we got it set. Because like I said, it'd be really nice to have a little bit of a visual out in front of us as far as what we're flying and all that good stuff. But you're looking at Innsbruck right now in the sim. It is a beautiful, beautiful city. Beautiful place. All right. Let's preset this 9,500. We'll be ready to make our way down. So I need, let's see, true airspeed 313, cut that in half. It's about 160-ish. So I need to descend at 1,600 feet per minute roughly to make my goal. We will see. When we get to Innsbruck, by the way, SimBrief weather reported 1025. Winds were variable at 1 knot, so basically calm conditions, and yeah, not like visibility's good. NCD, what's that mean? NCD. It'd be awesome if we had nice visual conditions. Wrecker, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Third flight. Have I mentioned that? This is my 3rd flight in this aircraft, and so we shall see. We shall see how it goes. I'm not getting anything. I've got a bunch of German. Looks like Frankfurt and Munich. Getting lots of. Those guys must be getting loaded up for a world flight, I would guess. Yeah, because they're coming into Paris right now, and yeah, my guess is they're probably thinking a little bit about the world flight. I'm not sure where world flight goes, but after Paris, world flight route 2025. Let's see, what do we got here? World flight ops center. So after Paris goes to Milan, and then it goes down to Algiers, then over to Rome, Sofia, Istanbul. Ah, very cool. So we're heading north, and they're coming down south. If you have the ability, by the way, to go over and watch a stream on the, you know, somebody that's streaming World Flight, it's a very cool deal, as well as a very charitable deal, because that's what the point of World Flight is to raise money for various charities. And so, yeah, if you've got a couple extra bucks, head on over. Conti's doing World Flight. Boozy Sheep is doing World Flight. Slan Alpha, I know. And the Jurassic Jets, that's a Defective Crayon and his crew. The Jurassic Jets guys they've built a 747 Classic. They actually managed to wrangle an actual fuselage, a flight deck, off of a 737 300, and they've been working on retrofitting things, and it looks awesome. And they're just running it off of X-Plane. Boozy's doing it right now. Yep, I think he's going, or he was anyway. Yeah, so Boozy's going. Cockpit builders are going right now. Captain Whip is also going right now, and Cross Hyperu. So that like there's a lot of folks that are streaming this. And again, just go check them out. You know, hang out with them. These are long streams. These guys, they dedicate 10-12 hours to streaming for their charity, and so it's really a cool thing if you just even stop by and say hello. But if you have, like I say, if you have a little extra money, you know, throw them a coin here and there. It's a really cool deal. All right, so 21 minutes for you. Yep, that's going to be pretty close, honestly. So I might be close to that. If not, I'll wave at you on your way out. Where are you? Where'd you decide you're going to fly? "15 miles to Maydeb. Slow down, we're going to go down." Oh, you're going to EDDV. I don't know where that is. Some German airspace, right? What is that? Hanover. Yeah, very cool, very cool. 9th largest airport in Germany. How about that? After that, somewhere else you don't know yet. I'm kind of in that same boat. I kind of want to fly. Like I said, I want to get in the Baron. I've been loving the Baron and the Bonanza. I've really been enjoying those planes more than I thought I would. I'm so glad I picked those up. My last 3 aircraft purchases have been this plane and the Baron bundle. Maybe Munich? Yeah. Lieutenant Bush, you loving that? Yeah, same. 100% agree with you. I mean, you get 6 aircraft for $60, right? $10 an aircraft. You got to be kidding me. There, and they all have a unique personality, so they truly do feel. I mean, there's obviously a lot of familiarity because the cockpit, you know, all the panels and everything, the instruments are all the same. But you know, until you get into that turbine Bonanza, that thing is a little different. But the turbo is your favorite so far. Yeah, I think it's cool. I never really had too much experience with the Bonanza. I didn't really understand what the big deal was, but it's a cool plane. It just is. And it's, yeah, I have the Comanche, and I love the Comanche from A to A, but flight sim love is infinite, man. Right? You can love multiple planes. It's like having grandkids, right? If you have 3 grandkids and you get a 4th, yeah, you don't love that 4th grandkid any less. Your love just grows infinitely. So it's all good. Yeah, so if you're on the fence, that's a great It's a great buy, and if you can't get them all, then go pick out your favorite one and just build your collection. Yeah, I've become a huge Black Square fan. I really have. Those guys have done some fantastic work. All right, we're just about to get to Maydeb. There's our turn. All right, ladies and gents, let's see if we can do this. I wonder if we can fly it in indicated airspeed mode. Let's give it a try. Let's go IAS. Let's see if we can reduce power here and see if we can get ourselves a descent rate of about 1,600. That is an NO, my friends. All right, so let's go vertical speed, and let's come down here, and we will nudge this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what that gives us here. Okay. Another 5 little clicks. Ooh, we're getting close. Pulling back on power as I'm doing this, obviously. And yeah, I can live with that. Anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000, I think, is gonna get us pretty close. And we have the holds to fly, so there's a few extra miles that we can, you know, descend if we need to. So when I head into the hold, and we're gonna try to. Let's see, how am I gonna do this here? Maybe use. Let's set this to 044 just as a reminder. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of. We're gonna have to do a little work to get into that outbound. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, you guys. So this is what I'm talking about. So as we come in, so here we are coming from Maydeb across to Rattenberg, and we're gonna hit Rattenberg, and then we're gonna have to do a little bit of a northbound up to here to get to the 044. Then we can track this guy around on a 224 back towards Rattenberg, and then off after that 207 down to Adwig. So I don't know, but honestly probably gonna just go kind of northbound, right? So let's see here. Yeah, why don't we just say, we'll just go 360. So obviously we don't have, you know, we don't have the ability in this FMS to put in any kind of a hold. We could, again, I don't want to beat a dead horse. We could put a hold down here and fly it if we wanted to. We could fly this whole approach if we wanted to that way. But honestly, I think we're going to be okay. We will have a visual. See, we have RTT, and there's Adweek. We'll have a visual on the point, so we're not going to get. We won't wander too far away. And here we are, you guys. We'll see the airport here pretty soon. Honestly, I think the airport's just down in this valley over here somewhere. Looks like pretty nice conditions, I would say. Let's see, we've got 47 to run, and 14 times 3, that's pretty close, right? 14 times 3 is 52, so we're a little behind schedule. Let's nudge Mr. Mr. Vertical Speed wheel down a couple. We'll just pull a little bit more power here. We'll go closer to 2,000 feet here and see if we can get caught back up. Speed's fine. Ooh, pressurization. I better set that. So Innsbruck right now. Oh, we have the. Sorry, we already have the QNH. The elevation is 1,907. So let's spin this guy down to 20. We got to go 500 above field elevation, so 2,500. Whoops, that's right here, 2,500, and it's on normal. It's on down here. It's on auto. Both in auto temp mode. We're doing good with the temps. So we should be, yep, cabin's depressurizing, so that's good. Okay, how we doing here? We've got 10,000 feet to lose. 10 times 3 is 30. And we're 36 miles out. Hey, we're doing really good. We're actually ahead of the game now. Let's spin it up a little bit. It's always an inexact science on this deal. So, but I feel like if we're in the ballpark, I'm happy about that. We just don't want to get down too far and too fast. What's the transition level at this place, by the by? It's by ATC. So we're going to do the old pretend you're in the United States and take the QNH, take the local when we pass through 18, which is what we're just about to. So we said again 1025. So I'm going to go ahead and spin that down right now. Okay, and then we wanted our decision height was it was 856. Soap poisoning. Why is that not? Oh, right there. I'm like, where's that showing? I know it's there. So we'll round up 860. Okay, awesome. Altis is armed, and yeah, we're doing good. I think. Innsbruck traffic, November 11816 is north of the field, eastbound, descending 17,000. We'll be turning inbound 26. Innsbruck traffic. $22.80. Nothing at Innsbruck just yet. Just monitoring those comm frequencies. Zoom in a bit again. A little bit of a hold here. And where's my stopwatch at? I need a stopwatch. You know this old girl had one because they did a lot of that type of navigation back in the day. But that, for the life of me, that's something I've not ever looked for in this plane. Okay. I'm not sure. Well, we'll do it old school like they used to back in the 1980s with a cell phone. Okay, timer. Nobody's laughing at that. That's okay. Actually, I think I'm going to do this. We're going to go. I'm going to go into heading mode, and then I'm going to go. Now we'll stay in. Now you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go to back to VOR1. And hey, we already have a localizer. Cool. So what's my course here? And again, keeping in mind this is an offset.
Standard 350, push and start at gate 3, facing east on Alpha.
There's our friend Zilix, I bet. 254. He's going to try to clear out before all the carnage gets here, because he knows if I have an incident, they'll shut the airport down. He won't be able to depart. Smart thinking. It's a real-world pilot thinking right there. Let's get out of here before the Starship rookie gets in here and messes stuff up. Awesome. So what I'm planning on doing is turning northbound to intercept the 044 outbound radial, or outbound leg of the hold. We'll turn inbound 224 to re-intercept Rattenberg, and then when we re-intercept Rattenberg, we'll just manually turn on a 207 to Adwig. We've got a little bit of a reference here to see, make sure that we're semi-close to where we should be, and then at that point we'll be able to just try to just work off the localizer. It's saying back course right now, so that's cool. So actually, technically, I guess we're not on the localizer, we're just tracking the OEV. Well, yeah, the DME right now. This is so... I love this old CRT stuff, man. So nice. Okay, 10,000. We're going to be in really good shape. We've got, 16 and a half miles to run and only another 1,000 to lose. So, we ended up probably a little bit... a little bit maybe aggressive on the descent, but that's all right. We're within 10 miles or so of what we're supposed to have, and none of the terrain here is over 8,200 feet, so we're in great shape at 9.5. And we're in. This is our little valley that we're supposed to be in here. We just essentially turn around and fly the other way. What could be easier, guys, right? Right down there somewhere is Zilix. Innsbruck traffic, November 11816 is entering the hold at Rattenberg. We are planning inbound runway 26, Innsbruck traffic. Okay. Okay.
66 whiskey inbound on F runway 26, going on the way to Romeo Tango, still 8.5 miles out.
Okay, so we're going to be, we're going to be really close together on this, because we're going to be close together here.
November, Innsbruck traffic, November 16. Are you going to enter the hold?
We're planning on flying the hold for one pattern, but if you're inbound, we can stay in the hold as long as necessary.
Roger, I'll let you know when I'm at Romeo Tango.
All right, we're just about there ourselves. We're going to go ahead and enter the hold, and yeah, I'll talk to you when we're on the inbound leg.
Roger.
Okay, so let's turn north. We're at the hold.
I think we'll manage. If you look at the cockpit, you'll see me on your left side. I think one wing pattern 1 is fine. Into traffic.
Okay, we're at 9,500 entering the outbound leg of the hold at Rattenberg. Innsbruck traffic. Okay. I'm a little fast here. I don't know. Didn't mean to get quite so fast. So I'm just going to turn northbound and then we'll spin it back here to 044. And traffic inbound Romeo Tango Tango. Just confirm, would you like us to go ahead and enter the approach, or you want us to stay in the hold?
I think you can enter the approach. At the moment, I'm almost starting my descent. 2.5% glide path to the runway. So I think you can start the approach.
Roger. Yeah, we'll be pretty slow, but okay. Innsbruck traffic, November 11816 is on the inbound leg to Rattenberg, planning runway 26, Innsbruck. So 224. Whoops, right there. So yep, we're just going to kind of come back into Rattenberg, and we're at 9,500, so we're perfect. We've kind of got ourselves a little too far out here. I didn't do a very good job of flying that hold, you guys, but that's okay. The guy that was nearby just passed off our left, so we're good. He's already on the approach, so we'll head back as close as we can to Romeo Tango Tango, and then we'll turn 207. That'll take us to Adwig, and then we'll attempt to intercept the localizer. Oh no! Have to restart? Oh no. So Lix, I'm sorry, man. That stinks. 224 is achieved. We're going to be a little off, aren't we? I wonder why. Did we have some gyroscopic drift, perhaps? Now, you know what? 22, that's weird. Yeah, because we're not... Wait, what's the deal here? I don't know. But that's interesting. Okay, well, so be it. Let's get close to RTT, and it could be too that we're getting a little bit of wind, although the winds are light here, so I'm not sure that that's the problem. I wonder if we just had some drift. There's our traffic ahead of us. Let's turn 207 now. And let's hope we get a little localizer back. I do show... Nope, we don't have anything there. So 110.1, that's fine there. And we'll just fly roughly to Adwig here. It looks like I'm going to have to make a little... Oh, there we go. We've got the localizer. I'm going to make about a 10 degree or even a little bit more correction here, just to try to get ourselves right at Adwig. Anybody know what maybe is happening here? Why am I so far off? Is it possible I've got a little drift going? Is it possible I'm using 1970s technology here to try to make this happen? Perhaps. Okay, looks good. Looks good. We're roughly going towards Adwig, and we actually could turn a little bit more inbound, but this isn't a bad intercept heading, so it should work for us. I love how this thing just kind of wobbles around a little bit. It's like you're running off of nav data that was on a 3.5-inch floppy drive or something. What gives? What's the big deal here? When we get to Adweek, we should be might be trying to move on us here. All right, let's see if it wants to do an approach. And chasing it a little bit here. Ooh, hey, where are you going? Well, there it's coming in, I guess.
Traffic at 66 Whiskey inbound, runway 26. Through traffic.
Innsbruck traffic, November 11816. Also inbound, runway 26, about 25 miles on final. Innsbruck. All right, so pressurization set, altimeter set, lights set. We are going to arm the auto feather, take the prop sync off, and we are going to just fly it on down. Let's see what happens. We are not really on the localizer just yet, so that's interesting. So as soon as we pick it up visually, I kind of see a little bit of airport activity. Maybe I'll go back to... I think this eventually is going to get us there, but... Let's see if we can go back to heading mode just for a little bit. Try to grab this localizer more solid. There is a glide slope. So I probably should stay on approach mode. We got a glide slope. Let's see if it descends us. We're going to start descending. Yes, look at that. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. There's our runway. Approaching on that 3-degree offset. Engine fire.
Traffic at 26 Whiskey landing runway 26, 3 miles out. Central traffic.
Innsbruck traffic, November 11816. We see that landing traffic. We're a 17-mile final. Innsbruck. That worked out all right, you guys. Am I back to idle almost? Yeah, I kind of am. Okay, I can send out a notch of flaps here. We need to slow down. About 130 for the glide is what we're looking for. We are at idle right now, but we're on the localizer, we're on the glide slope, so fully established and more or less pointing kind of towards the runway. Oh man, this is a trip, you guys. I'm telling you, this is an absolute delight. Okay, if I go missed, runway heading initially 257, and then we climb. We just basically climb. We follow the canyon until we get to Whiskey India 006, which is about 11 miles from the airport. Then we do a left-hand 180, fly back over the airport and back out to that Rattenberg waypoint.
Innsbruck traffic, Lufthansa 350, push inside again on Bravo.
All right.
Passing east.
All right. Gear coming down. We're just about getting to our 130. That's cool. And we're spaced out pretty well here too, because I think, yeah, looks like the pilot ahead of us is down, maybe taxiing off already. Hard telling. I think we're good. We're really doing good, you guys. All right, here's where it's going to get a little scary, but you know, we didn't come all this way to let the autopilot have all the fun, right? So I'm going to come off of the localizer just a bit and get lined up. We're going to try to stay on the glide slope, though. Our airspeed is right about where we want it. We should ref out at about 110.
Traffic at 66 with the against runway 26. Traffic.
Innsbruck traffic, November 11816, 9 mile final, runway 26, Innsbruck. Okay, we're right on that glide slope, you guys. Really holding that well. Pappies are seeing them high down there, though, so I'm a little nervous about that, but we won't panic just yet. I love our airspeed. It's maybe a little slow, but not bad. We're still a long ways out to be making major corrections, though. So we're just going to fly it as it is and see how it goes. I have another notch of flaps to use if I need it.
Innsbruck traffic, Lufthansa 350, taxiing to holding point runway 26 via Bravo, Bravo 1, and holding shot.
That's so cool that you can see his taxi lights down there. That's awesome. Kind of overshot that lineup a little bit, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, we get ourselves. Go ahead and put the final notch of flaps in here. And I'm going to nose over just a little bit because we are a bit high and not really correcting. I'm at flight idle. We're going to go ahead and go full RPMs. See if we can slow ourselves down a little bit. And there's a single red. I like that. We're getting there. It's interesting. I wonder if this is reading the glide slope from the other end of the runway. Reverse sensing or something, because we're most definitely not low right now. I mean, you can see it, and the pappies are even saying it. There's 2 and 2. Dating game. We see the emergency services crews heading towards Zillick's plane just in case he catches something else on fire. They're just there standing by, which is nice because they should be at the runway right now, ready for my attempt at landing, but Zillick's has done a good job of distracting everybody, so I appreciate that, man. That's what friends are for. Okay, airspeed's maybe getting a little slow right now. Putting a bit of power back in. It's actually not bad. I think we just went through decision altitude, so we're landing. Gorgeous approach over the city, right? Holy cow. I mean, that circling approach is cool too, but this just takes you right over. That's amazing. All right, let's try to pull a little bit of power, and we're going to try to get ourselves down to about 110, 115 here. Not just yet, if you don't mind. Kind of over the numbers I was thinking. not have edge lighting here in Innsbruck? Yes, we don't. Got some reversers though. Okay, we don't want to get crazy with that because we do want to get down and off the runway here fast as we can. I'm an A330 for you. I don't know. There's probably not a lot of people that have the Starship CSL. Welcome to Innsbruck, everybody.
Innsbruck traffic at Standard 350, landing up on my 26 and check-in peak.
And Innsbruck traffic, November 11816 is clear at 26. Zilix, you better check for butter on the runway because I might have left some grease and some butter on that runway, buddy. That was fun, you guys. Holy crap, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's see if we can check out our friend and his departure here.
November 11816, you have no voice when speaking.
Oh.
And beautiful landing there. And welcome to Innsbruck.
Yeah, I have to use the right button to work the comms, but clear 26, appreciate it, man. Have a safe flight. I was using the wrong button. Dang it. It would have been funnier had I actually pushed the right button. That was a pretty good landing though for me. I'll take it. Let's watch Lufty get going here. This is probably not going to look as good as the live stream that we watched the other day, but I bet it's going to be pretty dang cool. He's on the roll. Let's stop here for a second. Clean up our flaps. It's just lining up. I don't know where. I think we land. I think we park over here. I don't know. Where is the heck is the general aviation area? I don't even know. Maybe they don't even have one. I think it's behind us. Keep our
Innsbruck traffic, that's Standard 350, taking off from my 26.
keep our eye on you here, Zilix. I think I'm out of the way in case somebody else wants to come in here. That's so beautiful. Holy crap, that is amazing. I don't know. It doesn't do it justice on the sim, I know, but it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Up and away. Oh, man. It's a short runway. That's nice. Safe flights, my friend. I'm going to see, Jeffrey. I think we do have a butter alert here. Let me get parked first. Again, this thing, if you fart around too much, it gets cranky. So landing it and taxiing it is only half the battle. So let's do a shutdown here. Let's go back to, actually stay there. All right, let's turn some avionics off. That's off.
And Innsbruck traffic, that's Standard 350, climb on flight level 200, and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Turn all that off. And let's see, I had windshield heat on. The rest of that's fine. Okay, let's go to idle cutoff. That can come off, and off. And off. So as that spins down, let's read the well, actually, let's do this first. Before we do that, let's look at the good news. Let's look at the Elevate X, because this should be a pretty decent looking landing if I think. I mean, I don't know. So yeah, landing report. What was it? Yeah, 1.1 G's, baby, 106 knots. That's just about perfect. Just a smidgen long. Just barely missed those 1,000 footers, but right on the middle. So, yeah, we're good. We'll take that all day long and twice on Sunday. Now for the bad news. Let's see what the engine report says here. Oh wow, 100%. Wait. You got to see me celebrating here. Pew, pew, pew. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. I don't need to clean anything. I just need to put it to bed. Wheel chocks, pitot, engine pins, in. And that is good. Oh, stand by. I got a couple of messages here. All right. Well, your game crashed. Oh, geez, Silix. Yeah, I think the simulation gods are telling you that it's not in the cards to fly out of Innsbruck today. But that sucks, man. Well, okay. So I again, I want to do something in the Barrens. So I'm going to take a quick break. I have no idea where I'm going to fly, but I'll be back. And we'll do some Baron stuff. Lieutenant Bush, you're just about to Kansas City. Doing a little Missouri River tour, huh? That's nice. All right, I ended up restarting. Just was a little paranoid. So let's see. We got the turbocharged. What haven't I been in? Just the regular old Baron. You know what? I haven't been in that guy. I've done the pressurized. Nah, you know what? Have I been in this one? I don't know if I have. All right, well, we'll take this guy up. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I landed the other day. I was just messing around and landed up in West Kootenai, which is up in here somewhere. Yeah, so maybe we could fly from there to someplace fun. Yeah, McCall, that's kind of a long flight, isn't it? How far is it? I don't know. I have a hard time sometimes judging in on this map here. So CYCG to KYML. Whoops, that's not how you do McCall. KMYL. KMYL, a little bit of dyslexia there. That's an hour and a half. It's not horrible. Or should we try to go to one of these little guy airports over here like Darrington or Concrete? One S2. Since we got it, yeah, why not? Let's do that. So we'll do, all right, so we'll do West Kootenai Regional and ramp 11. That sounds good. Start that flight, and we'll go down to Darrington Municipal. So you're just going to crank out a long haul then, Silix, is what you're saying. You're going to do, you're going Calgary to Munich. Oh, jeez, Luis, man. You're a machine, dude. Animal. All right, here she is, folks. Here she is in all her glory. Let me pull up a flight plan and... All right. And then let me connect to the VAT simulation network as a Baron. So that's a Beach 58. Yeah. Oh, they actually have a Turbo Baron as a Beach 56. All right. I'll play your little game, Trebek. Baron's a Baron, I guess, but anyway. And yes, it has the dumb hot plate thing. Well, I'm trying to not notice. And I think we're just going to do a little VFR. It's a really nice weather up here. Castlegar. Winds are light. There's a few clouds at 2,000, a few at 3,600. But I think we could just go VFR. And if we did that, we don't have to talk to nobody, man. Not that there's anybody to talk to right now because, yeah, it'd be a Tuesday on the West Coast. And it's only, what? It's 10:30 in the morning out here, so got nothing, man. Nothing. And that's okay. All right, so let's do some pre-flight stuff. Do we have anything? Let's go out here and just look around. Walking around, looking around. Get away from the plane a little bit. I don't remember if I have said anything. Doesn't look like it. No pins, no cover, no chocks, none of that business. Sorry, I'm communicating with my son. One of my granddaughters is quite sick, so just getting an update. Okay, are the controls bound correctly? Yes, they are. We are going to, let's see, correct. That's all good. I don't care about no cloud strobe effect. Payload. We probably have plenty of fuel here for an hour-long flight. Let's go 421 on each side, roughly 70 gallons on each side. That should be fine. We're taking some friends with us today. Why not? Let's we'll fill it up, man. We'll go even some baggage. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just be full here. You can turn the hot plate off. How do you do that? Lieutenant Bush, how do you do that? I would love to get rid of that hot plate. EFB options, okay. Let's see, what do we have here? One of these guys, maybe. Hide the windshield hot plate. Look at that. I don't know why I don't like that. I just don't. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. It's the only thing I didn't like about the Seneca, and to the point where it kept me from buying it in X-Plane until somebody said, hey, there's a way you can get rid of that. And then as soon as I knew that, I bought it. That's cool. Thank you, Lieutenant Bush. I really appreciate that. All right, so all of our locks and whatnot are put away, stowed, taken off. Throttle's closed. Props are going to come up. Full rich. We got cowls should be opened. They're down. They are opened. Cool. Man, I wish I could see that a little bit better for my trims. Fuel selectors are on. Trims are looking pretty good. Beacon coming on. Fuel, yep, pretty much full. That's good. We need 23 volts minimum, and oh boy, we're right on the edge of that. So, okay. All right. Annunciators, lights should look like they're working. Boost pumps, let's listen. Both are working good. Okay. Let's start one at a time here. So everything's full forward. We're going to go high for 3 seconds. And we got good fuel flow. Crack the throttle. Clear prop. Oh, this is going to be a tight turn. Didn't get it. There she goes. We've got oil pressure. RPMs. Temperatures are on the rise. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. You finding some physics issues with the Indy builds? I don't think you're going to find a lot of people surprised by that. 1001, 1002, 1003. I do. That's one of the things I hear the most about that plane. Besides the tough performance, you know, frame-wise, is just the flight dynamics. But I can't speak to that, obviously, you know. But you can take off. You can take off up here. Yeah. So you have the stall version of the A350, obviously. You got those little vortex things installed on your wings, and it helps you take off from a 1,700 foot runway. That's awesome. All right, that's good there. Avionics can come on. I don't think I need anything else just yet over here. We're good. We're just doing a simple, just for fun, down to, what do we say, Darrington, right? 1 Sierra
TAWS system test
2,
okay.
Darrington Muni. And yeah, I guess so. Okay, that's good right there. We're gonna let everything warm up here, and we're gonna, let's see, come over here as well. No, let's do this. And I actually am going to come in here and do some stuff as well. Let's get some waypoint information. 1,626 feet. So, oh, we do have a QNH, or an altimeter here. But like we said, winds are, 6 knots. But pretty good visibility. 3014. Lieutenant Bush, this is the paid. This is the GTN, the TDS GTN. So the payware one. Well, I think both of them. I know the PMS gives you a freeware one, but I don't hear that's very good. But so anyway, I like the TDS. Frequencies. We have multicom. Make it active. We are squawking 1200. That's good. We can go altitude reporting there. That should work. Everything is warming up nicely here. Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's been a long time since I've used the PMS one. But yeah, I mean, if it works, it works, right? You do what you have to get in the air. That's good. And I'm a big fan of freemium stuff for sure. All right, we're gonna go 12.5 westbound GA. Now this place I think has a little bit of a departure. I might have to. I may not be able to see it. Eventually I could, but I think maybe I'm just going to come over here, and I feel like there's an obstacle departure that we use. Let me see if I can find it over here. Took you longer than it should have to realize the aircraft needed a separate download for it. Oh, in order to use that. Okay, I want to go into this, and almost positive that there is some sort of whoops, hide, sorry. Let's go, gosh darn, Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Well, forget I said anything. We're gonna just we're basically just going to do our own version of the terrain clearance. I'm almost positive, because I've looked at this airport before, and I'm almost positive, as you can see, like, there is, well, if I give you a satellite view, like, it's nothing but mountains, right, around us. So what I'm planning on doing is departing. It really doesn't matter, but I think if I depart on 3-3, which, or sorry, we'll depart 1-5, I should be able to fly right down this ravine until I am clear of the terrain, and then we can head, then we'll head westbound. So I've filed 12.5. That should get us up where we need to be. So yeah, I think I'll just turn around and depart off of 1-5. But yeah, as you can see, guys, it's quite a lovely little location here. And this is just one of the bespoke airports that comes with the sim, so it's nice. It's got some handcrafted buildings, and I love the fall colors on the trees, and it was really a nice flight in here the other night. Alright, let's see, Castlegar, right? Castlegar traffic, Castlegar traffic, Baron 11816 is going to be on the taxi runway 15, Castlegar. Okay. Let's do taxi lights and make our way down to 15. Can I don't think I can turn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this way. Okay, fair enough. We'll go a little differential steering. Probably best I not watch that. Ka-chung. That would have been. That's $1 million mistake right there. I don't know. It's a new wing and new engine. Alright, out we go. Tree that's precariously positioned. So let's come this way. I don't see Zilix and his A380 down there, so we're good. Alright, we can come down here. We can do a little run up. We do have to backtrack a little bit, so we'll do the run up, and here's kind of the terminal area. So where can we go? We turn around here, we can spray rocks onto the cars parked over here. That'll be good. Be a good spot to be. There we go. Ooh. Alright, parking brake set. Let's do a little run up AVU. Okay, a little chilly in here. 58 degrees, isn't it, guys? Sorry about that. Let's get some heat going here, and I don't know where the fan is. I think, is this it? Vent blower? I don't know. And everything else is good. We can put the pitot heat on though. And I think we're ready here. West Kootenai traffic, Baron 816 is going to backtrack 15 for departure, and we'll be southbound, West Kootenai. Okay, here we go, you guys. Again, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. This has been an awesome day off under the fuel boost pump. So did I get it? So we got the booster pumps here is the heater. Oh, there we go. Never mind. So this is not the vent blower. It's not what I want. It's this guy down here. There we go. Yeah, so let's get the heater on. Thank you. And we'll leave the blower on. Well, I'll put the blower on low and see if we can't get it warmed up a little bit. Well, oh, hey, thank you, Jeffrey Pilot Cinnamon, Beckers, Sonante B. I will change that here. I appreciate you pointing that out. That also means that the route that I have in my chatbot is incorrect as well. Yep, everybody just spilled their Dr. Peppers all over the place. Sorry about that, folks.
Fixie!
Hi, good fixins'. Happy Tuesday, buddy. Forgot to set the flaps. Okay, takeoff power set. Here we go. On our way down to Darrington. Yeah, man, it was pretty good, dude. Probably the best flight I've only flown it 3 times, but it was by far and away the best flight overall. It's a rotate. Yeah, we brought it in. It was night, and we managed a pretty nice approach and landing. Actually, everything worked well. It was just good all the way around.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Just one of my very favorite flights of a long time, so enjoyed the heck out of it. We'll be back in that sucker though, man. I'm liking it. It is yeah, I'm liking it. As I am with our beautiful Bonanzas and Barons. I haven't flown this one. This is the turbocharged Baron. Do Jeffrey or Good Fixins or Lieutenant Bush in the turbocharged? Do you lean out or do you keep the lean? Do you keep the mixture full go? You do lean it? Okay, it's the turbine that you don't mess with the condition lever, right? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I smell what you're cooking, guys. Okay, love it, live it, learn it. Heading mode and catch the attitude. Lean it out a little bit. And let's go change our stream title here. It's what happens when you just like make it up on the fly even more than normal. Where am I going? Not going to Concrete. I'm going to Darrington. Should be just about an hour, I believe. Just about an hour. All right, stream title is updated. Let's get the stuff updated in chatbot here. And monitoring, of course, we're flying right into the clouds here. We're VFR into the clouds. I was going to try to make some kind of a joke, but I can't think of what it would be. Gotcha. Okay, thanks for the confirmation, you guys. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, so we are Charlie Yankee Charlie Golf to 1 Sierra 2, and we're just VFRing. Route is updated. Life is good. Outside view is coming up in just a second. We're going to go here though, and actually I'm not altogether unpleased with this rate of climb. So let's engage that, and I do want to pull the RPMs back slightly though. Let's keep those green and happy. I'm not in a big hurry here, so you know, yeah, we're fine. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the taxi landing lights already here. We'll keep the nav strobe beacon on. That's all looking good. How's our temperature? Oh, look at that. We're a nice toasty 103 degrees now. Son of a... Come on, man. Come on. So let's do that. I guess we do AC on low and AC blower also. I don't know. I can't. I struggle. Good Fixins has been here. He knows that the struggle is real. I cannot get my temperature to be anything other than really hot or really cold. Lieutenant Bush, you fight the same battle. All right, it's not just me then. Good enough. Okay, well we're above the mountainous area, so let's do this. Let's come here. Let's go. Let's actually go to flight plan, and let's go Darrington direct. Activate nav. Let's pet a dog. Oh, hello, dog. A red dog. Let's pull the tail. Let's scratch an ear. Hi, big boy. Hi. All right. Not too much. So, climbing at 36 and 25. How close are we to 36 and 25? Let's see. We're pretty dang close, honestly. Not too bad for a guy that doesn't really know what he's doing. 36, 25. And I'm just kind of leaning a little bit here and there as we go. We're through 10,000. I've got lights off. Temperature's coming back down. Pretty soon we'll be 12 degrees or something like that. Outside view. Ooh, boy, look at us at 1,500 feet a minute. Hey, oh, hey. I didn't forget to retract the flaps. You forgot to retract your flaps. Oh, now we're getting ready to stall. Yeah, we don't want that. That's bad. Stalling is bad. Alright, there we go. Oh, come on now. Stall horn person. All I need is another couple thousand feet. We're in business. Should I have lost airspeed when I pulled my flaps up, or do you think maybe I'd lost the airspeed before I pulled the flaps? I don't know. She falls down a well, her eyes go crossed. She gets kicked by a mule, they'll go back together again. I don't know. We need some cousin
Hey,
eggs.
guys. Oh, big gulp, son. All right. Well, see you later.
See if we can get some Cousin Eddie downloads in here. This is the one I want.
I don't know.
No, they didn't show the whole thing. What do we got? What do we got? Christmas vacation. So many good Cousin Eddie quotes. This is not the place to get it. Yeah. Oh man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Maybe. No. Never mind. I'll keep looking. All right, 12,500 on our way to Darrington. Everything is looking good here at cruise. 25 and 33 is what they suggest. And you guys know me. I always go by the books. Mr. Safety, Mr. Checklist, Mr. Performance Chart, they call me. Do I need the cowl flaps still open? Probably not. Let's just close them a little ways here and see how everything responds. But also let's lop-rop here. What do we want? This is the Richard Peak Finder. Okay, we're just about at peak because I've been leaning it a little bit as we go. There's some peaks. So we're at about 17 now. So let's just enrich it a little bit here. And about negative 50, I think, probably. Yeah, that should be all right, I think, don't you? About 18 gallons a minute. I mean, Lieutenant Bush is buying the fuel, so we're not too worried about it. I'm going to test the weather radar here again. Just see, we got tilting. I'm tilting it down a bit here. Let's look at the weather map. No map. AP vertical profile. That's kind of cool. All right, there, we're good there. And what else? I should probably set my altimeters consistently. 30. What was 3012? I think is what we said. And I feel like there's a standby somewhere here. I could be wrong. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but that's okay. Money Peg's over here, yeah. You know, I appreciate that. It's a nice gesture. You know, first you show me how to get rid of the hot plate, and then you offer to pay for gas. I don't know that there's a whole lot else. Look at me all the way down to 50 degrees. What in the... All right, so heater on. This is the temperature, right? We're just gonna keep them both on and both low, and just a little bit out. It's the cabin heater puller that changes. So that's I think that's what Fixie was trying to tell me too. So I'll just pull it out just a little bit. Yeah, well, we got an hour to figure this out, right? Don't complain to me if you're cold, man, because I'll make it warm. But did I not? I thought I loaded this up with people. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't show in outside view. Probably have to have something turned on to show that. To show the people options. Oh man. No. Not yet. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. I got people in there. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Boom. Yeah, let's see. Alright, how we doing? We finally are kind of stabilizing here, so maybe we're catching it here. I'm gonna take a magic marker and just put a little mark there that lets me know. 12.5. Would I need oxygen? Do I need oxygen? What is it? It's we'll put some oxygen on. Alright, little mac and cheese, baby. I love it. I love it. Oh, check in the tablet. What? What? Stop it. Alright, where is it? Where is it here? Where do you do that? I want to do that so bad. Where do I do that? Is that in here? Pulse ox? I'm at 90, so that's low, right? So I need to be, and I'm getting a little ear discomfort. No, oh, that's green, so that's fine. So you have to stay above like 93 or something. What's the range? I don't even remember. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. What pulse? How would I ask this? Oximeter level. Do pilots have to stay above? That's a horrible grammar. All right. Legal is above 90. Okay. Considered. There is no fixed. I'm sorry. There is no fixed legal minimum SpO2, but in aviation medicine, the target is above 90. All right. So does this do the old blackout thing? Like if you, like in X-Plane where it gets all dark and stuff? I thought it was 90. I have 95 set in my brain too. Practical guides say many flight medics, mountain pilots, and high altitude operators use 92 to 94 as their personal turn oxygen on level. Okay. Oh, there you go. Jeffrey's saying 92 is definitely. I thought so too. You know what? I think I just did the coolest lookup of any ChatGPT question. Just did this today. It really helped me out. So I asked what was this is what I asked him. What's the equipment code mean in aviation? So this is the one that they give you in SimBrief. and it freaking broke it down. It was really cool. And I know there's charts that said all this stuff, but then I'm like, okay, I don't have performance-based navigation. I don't have RNAV, so how do I shift that? And all you have to do is take the R out. So that's what I filed, and anyway, that might be the best question I've ever asked ChatGPT. I wonder how long it's going to be before ChatGPT takes my my FedEx courier job. Hopefully, I've got about 5 to 7 years. Best part of this plane is I don't have to remember to change the fuel selectors. I've yet to fly, so I've flown 3 Bonanza flights, and I've yet to fly any of those flights without getting a low fuel warning or a fuel imbalance warning. So that's it's becoming my trademark. Airplane wants to fly like this, you know, all sideways. Yeah, and I just like how do you remember? You got to have. Do you just set timer in the plane? Is that what you do? And every 5 minutes it beeps at you. I don't. How do you do it? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, we're looking pretty good here, you guys. Oh, I didn't think about leaning. I was leaning based off of this. I didn't even think about doing it this way. This is probably an easier way to lean, or to find your lean. Let's do that again. Let's see. If I lean out, let's see where it peaks at. I think we're pretty close to it. A little bit more, a little bit more. Wait till it drops right there. So, yeah, lean it, enrich it. I'm going to go back just 1 notch. So, right about there. Alright, cool. So my fuel flow, initially I was thinking it's about 18, but maybe it's about 19. So sorry, Lieutenant Bush. That's a little bit more fuel we're going to burn here. But couldn't be helped. $25.33. Just like your mama used to cook. $1.70. And we should set the temperature so we should do this right. All right? All right? Am I right? Are we right? What's the temp here? Inside temp. Look at us almost getting toasty. Do I have a temperature gauge, or do I have to set it on my GTN? Surely have an outside air temperature gauge somewhere, don't I? Plus volts. There. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, so temperature is 0, about -1, right? So let's see. If I remember how to do this right, probably don't. I scooch this over to a -1. Right? Is that how you do this? And then that gives you a true airspeed. Is that right? Am I doing this right? No, I'm not doing it right. I'm not doing it right because this is the altimeter setting. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So 301. Yeah, that's right. Set the altimeter to standard. Okay, 9 or 2, and then you put the 2 on the -1. Is that right? So is that right? Like, is that kind of what you have there? Yeah, that's right. I feel like that's right. So yeah, we're doing about 100 and yeah. So it's basically zero. So I technically could probably just line it up with the 0 like that, right? This is 9 or 2, 9 or 9 or 2 is 0 degrees. So yeah, I think that looks. It was 3013 or something like that. So correct there, but yeah. Anyway, all right, cool. So yeah, we're doing about 170. Maybe a little more than that. It should have been 12,500, so it's gonna correct it. It was 30. What was it? What was it? 3016 actually is what it was. So yeah, I should spin that up to where it's supposed to be. All right, there we go. Okay. No, so we actually are going a little faster than that. That's cool. It's almost 180 true. Right? It's true airspeed on the bottom and it's knots on the top. Awesome. And then we could back that up here with, I think I have it set on one of these guys. I don't, I guess. I thought I did. Well, let's mess around with it a little bit here. Let's set this guy. So,
What are you doing here?
I have no idea. Where's my, do I not have, what? Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to go to page 2 right here. How do I do that? Why can't I do that? I don't know. I didn't get the dial right on the speedo. Alright, so what? Alright. What have I done wrong here? So I set it at 2992. Oh, look at Jeffrey's comment. Sorry. Your altitude was 12,300. Oh, when I went, okay. I think I know what you're saying. Let me try that again. 2992. Let's all learn together here. So 1, 2, and then let's see what the altitude was. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Actually, I don't see what you mean. So 12,000. So it's trying what? So the dial. So now the dial 12.3 on the top lined up with 0. The top white bar is what? This is altitude? Pressure altitude. So dial the speedo until okay, hold on. Dial 12.3 on the top dial until it lines up with 0 Celsius. So okay. So 0. So you're saying I need to, what? The white arc box. So this needs to go all the way to 12,300. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Now I'm seeing. Now I'm smelling what the rock's cooking. So we're doing a little bit better than that, actually. Sweet. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate. That's the mark of a couple of good teachers there. They stuck with me even when their problem child was unable to figure it out to begin with. Now, speaking of problem children, I should be able to check this here on my my guy here, but I can't, for some reason I can't frickin' alright, I'll have to mess with the little guy in a minute. So I can, yeah, oh, menu, there we go, menu. Alright, change user fields, there we go. So I don't care about any of this stuff here because I have this stuff over here. So let's change this to let's change this to true, like TAS. Don't we got TAS out here? Ooh, we could do air temperature also. That'd be a good one. All right. Or ground speed. Now, if we did ground speed, that's going to be different from TAS. Let's go to airspeed first. Nope, we don't have airspeed. All right. Okay, so this is going to be a little different here. So ground speed 206, and then this can be temperature. So static air temp. Okay, cool. Yeah, no question about that. So that's okay. So ground speed, this we can still check against it, right? So we have a 5-knot headwind. So our ground speed is 206 right now. So that means that our airspeed should be 211 roughly, right? Hey, look at that. It's science. That was more fun than watching me try to calculate top of descent and speed of descent. It's magic. Jeffrey, is your disco ball head emote available for public use yet? I gotta see if I have it down here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, because you already did it. I think I asked you this already. Holy cow. I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it. All right. Speaking of descent planning, like we should maybe do some, because we are now only 22 minutes away from our destination. All right, sweet. So I know I've been doing this a lot. You know what we haven't done? Yeah. Yes. Oh, how I wish I could have been there. So it's you and Slanty. Who else from the flying club was there? I know his ATC friend from New York, Anthony Sansatello, was there. Oh, Eric was there. Nice. And his wife. Awesome. Joe Pence. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Well, they looked like they were having lots of fun, and it's always a fun time. Sean and Ed also. Ed, because yeah, you are a lot, but in a good way. Like my wife loves you. She loves hanging out with you. When she sees your disco ball hat too, she's gonna be super jealous. Did you have that made specially for the occasion, or did you have that already made and you just packed it and brought it along? Oh, that was the DJ's prop. So Mike and Sarah didn't get their deposit back on that, I'm assuming. Did it go home? Did it go back to Ohio with you? Or, sorry, Philly with you? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Okay. I gave you some outside views. Hopefully you're happy now. Just now that you know it's out there, you can search for a legal way to get that thing. So, you know, sometimes you don't know what you want until you see it. Multicom's 2290. All right, weather data. No weather data available. Ooh, that's not good. Boy, how would you do this? If you were up here, how would you do this? Okay. All right. You would have to, wouldn't you have to, you would have to look for a nearest airport and try to get some weather based off of that, right? Like that would be probably what you would do. So what is close? What is close? Arlington. Do we have Arlington in here? AWO? This is all based on how far away it is. Well, so the closest, this is to where we are right now. So it doesn't help me a whole lot. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to get some weather information as we get a little closer. So we still have... still have a little ways to go. 58 miles. Oh, look at that. Good fixins'. That is some quality stuff right there. Don't worry about getting the bodysuit though, Jeffrey. Just the helmet, I think, would be enough. Ooh, a little gold-ish, kind of chrome-ish. Nice. Now, the necklace, that might be something. Ooh, look at that. Cowboy hats. I would think you'd just get way too hot if you're all covered up. Just hot, sweaty, and... Now, that's an option. disco drinking hat. You're right, Good Fixins. There's a lot of options here. Ooh, that's not a bad... But again, like you would just end up sweating to death. We don't want Jeffrey... We don't want him getting, you know, dehydrated or anything. This is kind of trippy. Fiber optic hat? Dang, it's pricey. Look at this. What's this thing made out of? 126 bucks. You're gonna have... It's gonna take full commitment. I think full commitment. Alright, so we're getting close here, I guess. We should... Let's see if we can do this. Let's go to nearest airport. No, nearest weather. No. Well, what would that be? Metho Valley State. It's only 12 miles away. Alright. What is the weather there? Weather data. Can we... No weather data there at Metho? That doesn't help me. Maybe that's not how you do that. Let's get the... let's do this again. Nearest... Gosh darn it. Yeah, the ASOS is... AWAS 1842. Let's try that. That's working fantastically well. All right. We'll just cheat. We'll use sim brief. Or excuse me, we'll use Sky Vector. So Sky Vector shows Arlington, which is just a little bit to the west, at an altimeter setting of 3001. So I think that'll be at least give us a, you know, rough idea. 3001, and Arlington is reporting winds that are favoring an approach to the east. 030 at 3. So for us. Nope, nope. What do we have for runways? Anything eastbound? So yeah, 10 would be what we want. Left-hand traffic pattern 10, 2,500 foot. So that's good. What's my elevation? What's my motivation? 1,500, it's about 1,500 feet. So 2,500, left-hand pattern, runway 10. Sounds like a plan. So I need to lose 10,000. 10 times 3 is 30. We are 42 and a half out. So yeah, it's almost that time. And we have to be smart about this though, because there's quite a bit of terrain in the area. Ooh, shaded visor. 50 for the cheap one. Yeah, well, you just like you've got the uses are almost unlimited, right? Like it's like that giant laser that they invented in oh heck, what was that? What was that movie with Val Kilmer where they're young genius? No, gosh, they invent the big laser and shoot the guy's house with the popcorn in it. Remember what I'm talking about? Real Genius? Yeah, thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, the applications are unlimited. Yeah, but you see, like we can't go straight down because we have Mount Leonberger right here. We got Mount Jeffrey B right here. We got Mount Lieutenant Bush over here. So got to be careful. And it's not exactly VFR descent type of weather here. What the heck, man? Like, what am I gonna have to do? Could I sneak in here maybe? This might be kind of tough to get down to. I might have to find a sucker hole. Do a little descendo. We'll see. That was a great movie. Real genius. Great movie. If worse comes to worse, I can go past Darrington and I can, you know, I can descend out here and come up the valley too, I guess. Yeah. It's too bad he's passed. Let's check our pulse ox. Ooh, 97%, baby. That's what I'm talking about. How about our cabin temps? Oh, hey, look at that. 70. Look at that. Not half bad. What a day of flying. I think this is probably... Oh, oh no, Lieutenant Bush. No, no, no. Did you try... Did you attempt... Or you were flying somewhere else, though, right? Well, you might see bad pilot moment number 2 coming up here in just a minute, so... Because I got to get down. I get down through all this junk. I don't know how. I'm not sure how. Anyway, this will probably be my final flight for the day. I'm gonna binge watch. We just found out that there's a new mayor of Kingstown. The whole season's out, so probably gonna binge watch that tonight with my wife. Do something for dinner for my birthday, and so anyway, really glad you guys were able to come hang out, even if it was just for a little bit. And yeah, I gotta somehow squeeze like a 2-hour nap in between now and then too, and I gotta take my dogs out. I keep forgetting about that. So much, such a busy schedule. All right, guys, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to find a way to get down into one of these valleys. The problem is, if you get in the wrong one, like that valley there, looks like it might take me where we need to go, but there might be like a little, I don't know. Let's go find out. It's not going to be just a typical flight here. Let's head down and see if we can get ourselves in trouble. The one thing about this plane is if you get down in it and it kind of starts to swallow you up a little bit, you can climb out in a short order. So I don't really see. I guess I could go over there as well, couldn't I? Man, if I made it over here to Baker Lake, I know I'd be in business, right? Let's go over there. Let's put our Bush League backcountry fly-in skills to use. I don't know, why am I diving at 2,000 feet a minute? I'm not sure about that. But this looks to me like a little bit better spot. It could also be a sucker hole that closes up and leaves us in trouble. And I did inhibit the TCAS as well, so, or the TWAS. So I got that going for me. Well, let's just let the mountains tell us what they want us to do here. I think we're just going to fly more or less toward the airfield and see how it shakes out. I've got lots of fuel. We have places we can divert to if we need to. And yeah, I think that's fine. That is totally fine. Taxi landing lights coming on. Below 10. Oh, there's a little window. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Were they, so Lieutenant Bush, were they having some weather issues there in Kansas City as well? Is that, or you said you should have gone around, huh? Okay, got to keep those cylinder heads. Yep, that's fine. Man, this is just crazy enough to work. Yeah. Everybody have exclamation point TWAS queued up and ready to go. Threading the needle, baby. I see the lake. If I can get down to the lake, we can make it. Yeah, everything looks great here. Yeah, I think we got this, you guys. I really do. I think we got it. Ah, my nose is killing me right now. Could just turn right over there right now and just keep going down, or cut the ridge here. Jump the ridge. I think we're gonna jump the ridge, baby. So over the top of this ridge is that's the is this the Squamish? What is this river? Oh, the Sauk River. We are good to go, baby. Far out are we? 10 miles, 9 miles out. Okay, oops, hey, hello. Hello. Right. Darrington traffic, Baron 11816 out of 5,000. We're just west of the field, inbound. We're going to join the traffic pattern for runway 10. Darrington traffic. It's a horrible call. Yeah, that's true. Yep, we're fingers crossed on that guy. Okay, down to 2,500, and then again, left-hand traffic pattern, back around to 10. I could probably set this guy to help us a little bit here. Okay, I like that. I like it a lot. Welcome to the beautiful Darrington Valley here. I don't know what this valley's called. Sauk River Valley, maybe. Oh, there's a downdraft. 1,000 to go. Now this wind is showing that a landing to the west would be better. It's not much. We've committed to it, so we're going to roll with it. All right, full rich on the mixtures. Level off here at 2,500. Looking for the field. Let's hop on the downwind here. I have not seen the field yet. It's got to be right over there in those trees. Darrington traffic. Baron 816 will beam the field on the left downwind runway 10, Darrington. Alright, well, we're just going to take it down here a little bit, and let's get a notch of flaps out. Start the descent. Kind of keep peeking over our shoulder. We should see the field here shortly. I think I see it. Darrington traffic. Baron 816 is turning left base to final 10, Darrington. Alright, so here we go, you guys. Ooh. Let's make that turn. Pretty tight to the field here, so gotta make sure that we have an idea. I see it. Field's in sight. Overshooting it a little bit, but like I say, it was a kind of a tight turn. It won't be too bad though. Gear coming down. Darrington traffic, Baron 816 short, final 10, Darrington. And it's a 4-knot tailwind. Okay, well. Full flaps.
500.
Should be within the limits of this plane, I would think. Clear these trees. Short runway, can't mess around. Uh-oh. It's not good. She's equipped with some good brakes, though. Yeah, welcome to Darrington. That was fun. Darrington traffic. Baron 816 is clear of 10, Darrington. Alright, flaps are up. Lean for taxi. Head back here and see what's going on. It's one of these little Orbix sceneries. I see there's another like pack of 5 or something that just came out. Kind of up in the Northern California area, so a little south of where we are right now, but I just love these little strips. So dang fun. Alright, this will work. Come on, a little further. A little further. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Heck yeah. Parking brake set. All these lights can come off. Prop sync should have come off as we were heading down. Avionics coming off. Pitot heat off. What was the final verdict? 76. Excuse me. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Flaps are up. And yeah, we can put these guys to bed. Oxygen closed. And idle cut off. Chuckity chuckity chuckity. Anything else I had on here? AC, yep, had those on, didn't I? Off, off, off. Everything draws power if you're not careful. And yeah, I think I can live with that. Bing, and let's see how we did here. We ended up in pretty good shape, I think, engine-wise. Yeah, treated them nicely. That's good. That's good. We'll refill the oxygen before we leave, and we will call that a day. Very cool. Very cool, guys. Well, this is a great place to kind of wrap things up. Thanks again for a fun stream, and yeah, let's put her to bed. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate it, man. And thank you again for that 68-month re-ascription. One of us is getting old, man. I don't know who it is, but one of us is getting old. Pentagon, thank you for 52 months, dude. Incredible, you guys. And Zilix, thank you for 2. They all are very much appreciated. Not necessary, as you guys know, but very much appreciated. I will do my best to keep improving the sim and the whole experience, but anyway, appreciate that. Wrecker, thanks for the follow. Joda, thanks for the follow. Dr. Brownhole 3, thanks for the follow. Lieutenant Bush, thanks for hanging out. Jeffrey, Fixie, y'all are awesome. Probably watching some of these dudes do World Flight, but if you know what, if you're not, then you are about to, because I think let's go. Oh, Boozy's, he's bound on short final. Dang it! Should have had this queued up a little sooner. We'll try to get over there ASAP. I am back tomorrow, by the way. Flying tomorrow. Got a little show low Virtual USA Flying Club event, and then I'm also here on Thursday. We're gonna be in the 747 Classic. Okay, I'm kicking the raid over. Thanks again, guys. See you tomorrow.